So, Ruben, how was your Valentine's Day?
That was weird.
Why was that weird?
The weird thing. This is a weird intro.
Why?
It doesn't feel right.
You don't feel right.
You've never felt me up. Wait, hold on. Let me rephrase that. Let me rephrase that. My Valentine's Day was lonely, quiet. My phone didn't ring. I got no flowers. Got no chocolate. Or it was really, really great, and I had a really hot date. I have no idea. We're recording this about 10 days before Valentine's Day.
So what you're saying is I should buy chocolate for you, either celebratory chocolate or sadness chocolate.
I mean, this is the episode of The Office where Michael has the celebration box and the sad box.
Oh my gosh. I feel like that's how I am every single Valentine's Day, though. Like,
this is your last Valentine's Day where it's probably gonna where there's a chance of it just being you.
True.
Unless for some reason my master plan works out.
You are not stealing Brad. $.com.
Hold on.
What?
I broke the audio recording again.
What? Oh my gosh, this happened last time too.
Never mind. I triggered an extra track that didn't need to be there, but it's not broken.
Oh my gosh.
I thought I was recording like 4 times over. This is what happens when you let me do stuff.
Yeah.
Well, again, like I said, we're recording this way in advance, so we don't have any comments to bring up on this. So why don't we just jump into our something good and get on with the rest of our show?
All right. So this week, something good comes from eater.com. EATER. I know. I'm really excited about this one.
Eater. Please don't tell me it's what I think it is.
It is what you think it is. Kraft is introducing candy.
Hold on. I vetoed this.
No, you didn't.
I said no. And you are going behind my back and you snuck this in without telling me.
I am saying yes to pink mac and cheese for Valentine's Day. So
and I'm saying no to cancer.
What? I'm a cancer, dude.
Well, no to you too, but pink mac and cheese will give you cancer.
I'm not arguing with you, but I especially love this article from Eater because they take a really sarcastic tone with it, and it's really funny. Kraft is introducing candy mac and cheese for Valentine's Day as if we need more to fear. So this article is incredible. You should really go look up the Eater article on the pink Kraft mac and cheese. But basically, they are releasing 1,000 boxes. Kraft is releasing only 1,000 boxes of this pink mac and cheese. And what they've said is that it's going to include, it'll be like normal mac and cheese. And then included in the box is going to be a little sleeve, a candy flavor packet to turn the mac and cheese pink and include hints of sweet candy flavor. I'm a little bit concerned about this. In order to enter the contest, you have to go to their website and enter in your name, your email address, and your mailing address so they can send you one of these boxes, one of 1,000, only 1,000. And if you win, they will send that to you. I have entered the contest for us already. And if we win, that's a very big if. I am going to enter it like 6 times, but that's fine. If we win, we're going to make a YouTube video for you guys explaining what the heck this mac and cheese tastes like. I'm concerned.
Wait, so explain this to me again because I wasn't paying attention. Is this available in the stores?
No, it's not.
So the only way to get a hold of this stupid pink mac and cheese is to win a contest?
Exactly. Which makes it even more desirable because you can't just...
So I probably have done us no favors by calling this stupid mac and cheese.
Yeah, probably not. No.
Okay. Cool. I will reach out to Kraft's PR team and see if we can get something. because I would definitely do something for the YouTubes with this, but I'm not sure if I would definitely not buy this. But if it's going to be free, then maybe I'll do something with it.
I would buy it once.
I wouldn't.
Probably never again.
However, I will do. Do you remember the thing I sent you with the blue mac and cheese?
Yeah.
Where the person made it boiled with like blue Powerade?
Ew, no.
That's
how
what do.
How do you think that is fine and not this?
Because one is obviously more healthy than the other.
How? I don't understand.
One is homemade, and the other one is manufactured in a factory.
All of it is manufactured in a factory.
You're manufactured in a factory, man.
In a what?
I almost said that you're manufactured in a magazine.
Thank you, I think.
Hey, I'm having internet issues over here, so if I disappear.
If I
all right, cool. Let's jump into our episode.
All right, here we go.
The following is a podcast about life.
Apparently.
I can't not listen to music.
Friendship and tacos.
Let me tell you this, dropping a taco is a national emergency.
This is You're My Best Friend. Now here are your hosts, Moxy and Ruben Jay.
Welcome to You're My Best Friend, a podcast about life, friendship, and tacos. My name is Ruben Jay.
And I'm Moxy Ann.
And this week's episode, Moxy, is going to be an interesting one. By the way, we're recording this on the same day. Why are you wearing something different than last week's episode?
What are you talking about?
You weren't wearing that earlier.
When was earlier?
Like an hour ago?
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm wearing the exact same thing as we wore in last week's episode.
You wear the exact same thing every day.
It's only slightly true.
You're like a dumb Albert Einstein.
Excuse me? Did you say I'm Einstein?
Exactly.
The insult version or the actual, like, complimentary version?
That's for me to know and you to not understand.
I don't get it.
Exactly.
Well, we are here today to talk about Cupid's birthday.
Yes. Do you understand the history of Valentine's Day / the origins?
I just know that it's his birthday and he likes to stab people in the butt and make them fall in love.
Yeah, so that's not actually what Valentine's Day is about. You do know that, right? Do you have any idea how Valentine's Day started?
Hey, you should tell people about our Amazon link.
All right, so our Amazon link, it's a description in the episode. It's a what? I'm getting worse at this every time I try to do it. So our Amazon link is down in the description below. And stop laughing at me. Please stop. Oh my gosh.
$1 in the jar. Taco.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so go down to our description and click the Amazon link, and then you're going to use that link to shop for any I'm sorry gifts that you have to get for anybody because you forgot to get them a Valentine's Day gift. So load up your cart, close the window, click our Amazon link, and then complete your purchase. And that's going to send us 10% of whatever you buy. It's going to help support us. It's a super easy way to help support us, especially if you shop on Amazon a lot. And it helps us fix the studio because Ruben put up lights and didn't realize that there was already adhesive on them. He put more adhesive on them, and now they have all fallen down.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, except for the one strip that you used where the adhesive was.
So you're telling me they all fell down?
They all fell down.
Crap.
I know.
This is why we need a man around.
What are you saying about yourself?
I'm not very manly. I mean, how many times did I almost fall off the ladder?
Hey, at least you didn't fall down the stairs. Finger guns.
It's not funny when you make fun of yourself.
You're welcome. Will making fun of myself stop you from making fun of me?
No, it just makes me make fun of you for making fun of yourself.
That
Like
seems
you making fun of yourself is like you falling down the stairs.
what?
Exactly.
That just doesn't make any sense.
So what are we talking about this week? We're talking about Saint Valentine Day's Cupid birthday.
So we are going to be talking about some Valentine's Day related topics. And I want to ask Ruben a couple of questions about Valentine's Day because, as some of our listeners may know, I did not grow up in public school, and I have questions. My first question is, did you send Valentines as a child?
I was forced to.
Did you enjoy it?
No,
Why?
because I didn't like the people in my class.
How okay, explain this to me as if you're talking to a girl who was homeschooled her whole life. How do you handle sending Valentines to the people in your class?
Well, what grade are we talking about? Because the older we got, the more complicated it got.
Well, see, this is what I need to know. Why did it get more complicated?
Because the older you got, the less mandatory it became, and the more voluntary it became.
Did you have fun sending Valentines as you got older?
No.
Why not? You're not really giving me much here.
I prefer not to say publicly.
Oh, really? Okay, now we're going somewhere.
So in like elementary school and stuff, like really up until about middle school, you were forced to. I don't know if it's still the same nowadays, but you're basically forced to bring a Valentine's card for everybody. And so you'd go and you'd buy a box of Valentines, and they would all say the same thing pretty much. And then you would put the person's name on the outside and sign your name on the inside and give it to them. And then the people that you really liked, you brought them a separate Valentine's that you gave them at recess. Recess is this thing where after class, like in between class.
I know what recess is.
Okay. Class time is where you sit in a room.
Yes, I know what class time is.
Okay.
That's when you all get your laptops and you sit on the couch, right?
Nowadays, everyone's homeschooled now. But yeah, that was basically it. And then you had like a weird Valentine's Day party where people brought generic brand food.
Really? That is weird. I've never heard about a Valentine's Day party.
Yeah, it's like the teacher usually brings pizza, and then like every student brought some sort of candy.
Huh. So I'm assuming you got a lot of Valentines in your life, right?
Forcibly, yes.
Did you ever get any fun ones?
I have no idea. I never read them. I just got the candy and ate them.
You didn't keep any of them?
No, why would I do that? People, they literally forced everyone to give one to, like, I probably would have gotten
what
none.
If somebody gave you a good one? What if somebody told you that they had a crush on you?
Well,
this is really tragic, Ruben.
I'm sorry to disappoint you.
Maybe if you had opened damn Valentines, you would find your Bradley by now.
No, probably not.
So I want to talk about this in general because for me,
That's good.
Thank you. Valentine's Day has always been a work day for me. When I was growing up, I actually started working on Valentine's Day from about age 6. My parents own a gondola company in Newport Beach, and Valentine's Day is like our Super Bowl, or our, like, think of Disneyland, and that's our Valentine's Day. So for me, I started working Valentine's Days when I was like 6 years old. And the day has never really held that much meaning for me. I didn't get a real Valentine or a Valentine's Day date until I was probably 17 years old. And it is a strange thing because I all year would look forward to working on Valentine's Day. So I wanted to ask a question, and this is for our listeners too. If you're listening to this, go and comment on our recent social media post. Should we actually care about, like, February 14th? Should we care about the day that is Valentine's Day? I think a lot of people get upset about, like, one day to celebrate the person that you love because they think that we should be celebrating the person that we love every single day. So, Ruben, what do you think?
What was the question?
Why am I trying so hard?
I don't know why you're trying so hard. You should try less. What was the question?
Should we care about Valentine's Day?
As much as I cared about that question.
Okay.
No, here's the deal. I don't think that Valentine's Day is that big of a deal. I think it's more of a big deal in the eyes of women than it is in the eyes of men. I think that, honestly, if the one time a year that your significant other takes you seriously is like Valentine's Day and your anniversary, find yourself a better man or significant other, because you should definitely be a priority in your significant other's life more than just 1 or 2 days a year.
Yeah. Amen to that. Okay, but I do have a question, because it is possible. Would you agree it's possible to have a really good relationship where you love the person that you're with and you celebrate each other all the time and still have a really good Valentine's Day?
Yeah, for sure. I think it's possible. Okay. But again, I think the difference between that is that you're emphasizing the relationship on a more healthy basis. I really feel like a lot of times, there's the one partner puts a lot more thought and effort into Valentine's Day than they would a random Tuesday. And I feel like in order for Valentine's Day to be really special, every random day is made special. And therefore, when somebody plans something extra incredible or extra special or extra thoughtful on Valentine's Day, it really is more of an act of love as opposed to, and honestly, when it comes down to it, Valentine's Day has really become more of like an Instagram thing. Like, oh, look what he got me. Look at the flowers he got me. Oh my God.
Seriously though, it has never made sense to me how so many people, like, when we try to make Valentine's Day special for people, like anyone who calls in to book a cruise right now, we're telling them like book a different day, because it's really not going to be as romantic as you think it is if you do it on the 14th. Like, it doesn't matter what day you celebrate. It doesn't have to be February 14th for it to be a special day. And there are so many people out there who are like, if I don't get a great day on Valentine's Day, I'm going to go kill myself. I don't know exactly who I was imitating there, but are you dying? Are you okay?
No, the bad thing was is in my head I'm thinking, well, to go do it.
Just for the record, we're not advocating you go kill yourself. Please.
No, actually, we should probably put the suicide hotline number in our description.
Yeah. Ruben.
Yes.
Just to play devil's advocate here, what would be your perfect Valentine's Day?
One where people leave me the heck alone.
Let me specify, with a date.
Oh. One where they leave us the heck alone.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, honestly, I'm not much. I'm the same way with like Christmas and stuff. I'm not somebody who puts so much emphasis in holidays. I feel like if you want to give somebody a special night out, what's wrong with tomorrow? What's wrong with
procrastinators unite.
Right? No, what I'm saying is like, why wait until November? Why wait until February 14th to do something special when you can do it any night of the week, especially if you go to gondola.com.
Oh my gosh.
Gondola.com is a great place for you to book a very romantic cruise, a very romantic night out for you and your significant other. Gondola Adventures, where every day is Valentine's Day. Gondola.com.
Are you just trying to make my mom happy so she'll upgrade the internet?
Yes.
In all seriousness, this is not a plug for gondola.com.
But it is now.
Well, we do have a listener, a longtime listener of the show, who actually got engaged on a gondola, which was pretty cool. Dave Leibolt. Shout out to Dave Leibolt. He's awesome. But if you don't have a significant other, if you don't have a person to go on a gondola with,
By the way, if you go to gondola.com and you use code BESTFRIENDS, I think you might get 10% off. I'm not sure if it's still active or not, but who knows? Go and try it. And if it does work, awesome. If it doesn't work, well, book a cruise anyways. It's a really fun time.
Yeah, or just message us. I might be able to activate that code for you.
Yeah, there you go.
So if you don't have a significant
Oh, by
other,
the way, congratulations, Dave.
yeah,
I just totally registered later.
So if you don't have a significant other, what's the best way to spend Valentine's Day?
The best way to spend Valentine's Day is by going to $1.inthejar.com and signing up for one of our subscription packages. It really is going to be the best way for you to spend your Valentine's Day, listening to some ad-free early access shows. Why not? Head over to $1.inthejar.com and subscribe today. Other than that, I think that realistically, I've had the best Valentine's Day surrounded by people who are obviously single, or else they would be with their significant other, and if they're not, then they have a serious issue. But hanging out with friends has always been an incredible time for me. We used to do a singles only Valentine's Day dinner. And it was usually some sort of pasta that I would cook with a salad that I would toss with some bread that I would butter. And it was a good time. It was a good time. So those were some of my favorite times.
Why was I never invited to this dinner?
Because you were engaged.
Right. Forgot about that.
It was singles only. And then the one year that you were single, we canceled it.
Oh my gosh. Can we do it again?
No.
Even though Brad and I could pretend to not be together.
Then Brad and I can go out together.
No, that's not the point of this. What?
Forever.
No.
Gondola.com.
There was a question as I was thinking about Valentine's Day and thinking about like single people on Valentine's Day and single friends being together. All the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies.com. So there was a question, Ruben, that I wanted to ask you, and this is probably more of the serious topic for today's podcast episode. How do you feel about setting up your friends with each other? Because setting up friends, like Valentine's Day, singles dinner, that seems like an easy way to set up some of your friends together. But I've always been really nervous about setting up friends because, like, what if it goes wrong? So how do you feel about it?
I stay out of other people's business.
Yeah?
Yeah. I don't want to be blamed for them having a bad time together. I also don't want to be responsible for them having a family. So I stay out of people's lives. I personally I don't mess with people's love unless their name is Brad. But if there are people in the friends group who feel like they want to step out of that friends group and become more than friends, that's a conversation that they should be having with each other, not with third parties.
I think I definitely agree with that.
However, if you have a friend, I'm definitely taking referrals.
I was just going to say, how would you feel about the flip side of it? So if your friend was to set you up with someone?
As long as it's not a blind date, I'm good with it.
What do you have against blind people?
Lots of things.
Man. Yeah, I have always been so nervous about setting up friends with friends. There have been a couple of times where I've been like, man, this person would be perfect for this person. I should really try to make that happen. And then I get too worried. I get too scared. I don't want to, jeopardize one friendship by trying to take another one to the next level. It's like, if you put them together, see what happens, and don't get involved. Basically, just don't get involved in other people's business.
Yeah, no, I agree to a certain degree. Definitely, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. If you were to get a Valentine's Day gift, chocolate or flowers?
Tacos.
That wasn't one of the options.
Tacos.
That's not one of the options.
Tacos.
That's not one of the things.
Well, that's my answer.
A bouquet
I'm
of
being
tacos?
purposely difficult.
What?
I'm being purposely difficult right now.
I can tell. Yes.
What was the question?
Chocolate or flowers?
Tacos.
Oh my gosh. Do you have a story of a special Valentine's Day that you would be willing to tell?
Nope.
Cool. Well, this is a good episode.
Are you losing hope?
Yeah, I'm giving up.
Say something, I'm giving up on you.
I want to go to bed.
$1 in the jar.
So one last question.
Okay.
Do you have any special plans this Valentine's Day?
Well, considering that Valentine's Day is past by the time this episode comes out, probably not.
Cool. And that concludes this week's episode.
Hey, so we would like to send a special thank you to our executive producer honorary for this week, Mr. Richard Sanchez, for signing up for our executive producer package over at $1inthejar.com. And if you signed up in the last week, I apologize. This episode was recorded in advance, so unfortunately we will not be able to give you a proper shout out this week, but we'll give you a proper shout out next week, and maybe a high five from Moxy from a socially distanced safe space.
Yes, because I am still coughing.
As you can tell. So Moxy, before we jump into our overtime segment, where we are going to be talking about your most embarrassing Valentine's Day.
I don't have a most embarrassing Valentine's Day. Oh, there was that one time.
Good save. Special for our overtime audience. Or maybe we'll play some pod decks. One of the two.
Yeah.
We're either going to be telling an embarrassing Valentine's Day story or playing with our decks.
Yikes. I don't like the way that sounds.
Yeah. Yeah, baby.
That was weird.
Do you have one more thought before we go?
One last thought. So this week's quote comes to you from Michael Nolan. There are many things in life that will catch your eye, but only a few will catch your heart. Pursue those. I really liked this week's quote because, it related to love, it related to life, it did not relate to tacos, but it did relate to your passions and what you pursue. And I think that there are a lot of things that we go after in life that don't really matter. And I think especially after Valentine's Day, that becomes clear to people. But there are some things that catch a certain part of your heart and stick with you. So make sure you're pursuing those this Valentine's Day. Make sure they're special to you. And I hope that you had a great Valentine's Day.
And for those of you who are like me and single as a Pringle and ready to mingle, hopefully you had a great Singles Awareness Day. You are not alone. We love you. We think about you often, usually wondering if you're eating tacos or not. It's a weird thing to say.
Yeah.
We really do. Like, just because you are single right now does not mean that you are not loved. So just remember that you are special, and you are definitely somebody who will hopefully be happy one day soon. And also remember, you don't need no man in your life to be happy.
Yeah, one of my favorite Valentine's Days was the one when I was single. So, I mean...
That's the one where we hung out?
Yeah.
What did we do?
I have no idea.
Did I buy you flowers?
No. I
Thank
think Olivia bought me flowers.
Who?
Olivia.
Which one?
Your mortal enemy.
$1inthejar.com. Make sure to follow us on social media. Moxy, what is our social media handles for the podcast?
You can follow us on Instagram at Best Friend Podcast, on Facebook, facebook.com/The Best Friend Show. I stumbled over that one, but it's fine.
Nobody noticed.
Ruben, tell them where they can find your personal social media.
You can follow me on all social media platforms by just searching at the Ruben Jay. Hey, and join us on Clubhouse. It's a really fun little web app thingy. Wow, I sound so old. Web app thingy.
Yeah, that was weird, dude.
That was weird. So at the Ruben Jay.
And at Moxy and Music on all platforms.
Aren't you just at Moxy Ann on Clubhouse?
Nope, Moxy and Music.
Oh, did you change it?
Yeah.
Very cool. And also check out her TikTok. She has one video so far, but the more people who follow her, the more likely she'll be posting stuff. So go check that out at Moxy and Music. My name is Ruben Jay.
And my name is Moxy Ann.
And we are jumping into some overtime, but for now we are out of time. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of You're My Best Friend. Be sure to subscribe to us on your favorite podcasting platform and leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. The executive producer and editor of the show is, well, me, Ruben Jay. Social media strategy and guest relations is done by Moxy Ann. Music is brought to you by Benstown Branding. Be sure to follow You're My Best Friend on Instagram by going to @BestFriendPodcast. And on Facebook by going to facebook.com/The Best Friend Show. And you can support the show by putting a $1inthejar.com. You're My Best Friend is a MultiMediaMouth.com production in association with Music and the Influence LLC. Copyright 2021.